Have you ever suddenly felt your head become light, almost like you were floating? Or heavy for no clear reason? For many elderly people, this happens quite often. Sometimes they wake up in the morning already feeling uncomfortable. Sometimes they stand up too quickly, and their vision suddenly becomes blurry or dark. And sometimes, even while simply sitting quietly at home, the dizziness still appears. Many people assume this is just a normal part of aging. But the truth is, the causes are often much deeper than that, because dizziness in elderly people is not only about getting older. There are many changes happening inside the body as people age, and all of those changes are connected. As we grow older, the body naturally begins to work more slowly than before. Blood circulation is no longer as strong or as fast as it used to be. The heart has to work harder to keep blood flowing steadily throughout the body. And when blood flow to the brain becomes slightly unstable, the head can quickly start to feel dizzy. This is why many elderly people feel dizzy when getting out of bed or standing up too quickly from a chair. Their bodies simply need more time to adjust blood pressure properly. Blood pressure itself is also one of the most common causes. If blood pressure becomes too low, the body may feel weak, the head may feel light, and balance becomes harder to maintain. But if blood pressure becomes too high, the head can also feel heavy and uncomfortable. The problem is that many elderly people don't immediately realize when their blood pressure changes. Sometimes the body only gives small warning signs, like recurring dizziness. Another common cause that is often overlooked is dehydration. As people age, the feeling of thirst naturally becomes weaker. Because of that, many elderly people don't realize their bodies are lacking enough fluids. But the brain is extremely sensitive to dehydration. Even a small lack of water in the body can cause dizziness, weakness, and balance problems. Eating habits also play a major role. If someone skips meals or eats too little, blood sugar levels can drop. And when the brain lacks energy, the body reacts immediately. The head feels light, the body feels weak, and sometimes shakiness appears. But physical factors are not the only reason. The mind also has a powerful effect on the body. Many elderly people carry heavy thoughts inside their minds every day. Thoughts about health, thoughts about family, thoughts about the future, or thoughts about how life has become quieter and lonelier. And when the mind becomes too full, the body begins to feel the impact too. Because stress and anxiety can disturb sleep, tighten muscles, and make the head feel uncomfortable throughout the day. This is why some elderly people experience dizziness more often during stressful periods. Sleep is another important factor. As people age, sleep quality often changes. Sleep becomes lighter. They wake up more easily during the night, and falling asleep again becomes difficult. As a result, the brain never fully gets the rest it truly needs. And when the brain becomes exhausted, headaches and dizziness become more common. Many elderly people also take medications every day: blood pressure medicine, diabetes medicine, cholesterol medicine, and many others. And some medications can cause side effects such as dizziness or balance problems. That's why even small changes in the body should never be ignored. Inner ear problems are another common cause, because the inner ear helps the body maintain balance. When something affects that system, the body may feel as though the room is spinning even while sitting still, and this condition is very common among elderly people. The aging body also becomes more sensitive to fatigue. Too much physical activity, standing too long, or not getting enough rest can quickly drain energy. And when the body becomes overly tired, dizziness becomes easier to trigger. But there is one important thing many people forget. Dizziness is not always just about the head. Sometimes, it is the body's way of asking for attention. A sign that the body is tired. A sign that it needs more rest. A sign that the mind is carrying too much stress. Or a sign that something inside the body needs care. Because the human body is deeply connected. When the mind becomes exhausted, the body becomes weaker. When sleep is poor, the head feels heavier. When emotions are unsettled, the body struggles to feel comfortable. And as people grow older, the body becomes more sensitive to all of those things. So what can help reduce dizziness in elderly people? The first and most important thing is staying hydrated. Drinking enough water matters. Even when someone does not feel thirsty, because the body still needs fluids to keep blood flow and brain function stable. Another important habit is standing up slowly. After sitting or lying down, the body needs time to adjust. Eating regular meals is also very important. Stable blood sugar helps the body maintain enough energy throughout the day. Good sleep matters too, because the brain needs real rest in order to recover properly. And equally important is keeping the mind calm, because many physical symptoms become worse when stress and anxiety continue building inside the mind. Sometimes the body does not only need medication, sometimes it also needs peace. And maybe this is what we need to understand. As people grow older, the body does not simply become weaker. It becomes more sensitive. More sensitive to exhaustion, lack of sleep, stress, emotional burdens, and unhealthy routines. That is why dizziness in elderly people should never, always be treated as something normal. The body often gives warning signs before bigger problems appear. And the sooner those signs are understood, the better someone's quality of life can become in old age.